Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be discussing network marketing objection handling, the actual objection, which is when you hear, is this a scam? If you've been in network marketing for any length of time, you have heard this. You have had quite a few people, especially when you're new, you hear it a lot. So we want to discuss how to avoid it or how to overcome it. And that's the topic. So let's get going. The first thing to understand when you start prospecting in network marketing is to understand why people even use objections. And the truth is, the reason people object of any type of objection, not just the scam, is because they don't see value in what you're presenting. They are not seeing it as something that is worth them putting their money into. If a person is attracted to it and they see value in it, you're not going to get an objection, plain and simple, because they're telling themselves how to get started. When people are using objections, they're trying to talk themselves out of it, or they have no interest in it and they're trying to get out of it nicely. So remember that the only reason people use objections is because they don't see value in it. Or should I say that is one of the reasons. There are the legit, sometimes people use objections that are actually legit, but I don't really consider those objections. I consider those concerns. So if you feel like somebody's using it as an objection, they don't see the value, they're not interested, they just aren't the right person, don't worry about letting them go. Okay. But if it's really legit, you can work around it. All right. So let's get into, is this a scam? Here's a couple of things about this particular objection you need to know. Number one, if someone is to tell you that, or say to you, is this one of those scams, or I heard this is a scam, if they use the word scam, period, most likely they're not even the right prospect for you. You might as well let them go. If you pick up on a negative attitude or just a negative outlook on life in general, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it in the network marketing industry. They're not the right mindset. So just let them go. There's nothing to learn about that. They're gone. If you feel that someone says it because they've been told by someone they know, maybe perhaps somebody told them, hey, those things are scams, but they're asking you in a legit way, it's not really an objection, it's more of a concern. And sometimes that will happen. You know, they may say, you know, my friend told me, you know, that these things are scams. Now, if you get it kind of like that, and, you know, a person is clearly interested and then they bring that up, this is the best way to get around it. We're going to get into that. Number one thing you got to know is, have you received a check from the company? If you've received a check, if you've been paid for the results that you achieved, it's not a scam. And you can tell them that, well, if it was a scam, I wouldn't be receiving my check. I receive a check for the agreed amount in which, you know, in the results that I've created. If you're receiving compensation, then it's clearly not a scam. A scam is something that will take your money without anything in return. Big thing there. If you haven't received a check and you don't have that to use, let's say you're new, did you receive the product you ordered? If you received the product that you paid for and you put $100 in for some product and it showed up, most likely that's not a scam. You got what you paid for. You get the value of the product. They're not scamming you. If you ordered product and it never showed up and you call them and they say, well, never got your money, that's a scam. See, the difference between it is one of them is only wanting your money and providing a fake product or a fake compensation plan. If they're doing that, those are definitely scams, and they usually don't last long. They can only scam a few people and then they're gone. So you can explain to your prospect, look, I order product, mine shows up. It works, it does the job. I don't see how it could possibly be a scam, this company. Number three, is there anyone in your company making a specific amount of money? Sometimes when people say, I heard this is a scam, you're not going to actually make money, and they claim, that you can make $10,000 a month. If you have someone in your company who actually does make $10,000 a month, you can tell them about that person. I mean, $10,000 a month is nothing compared to what some network marketers make. So if you have a person making 100,000 a month, and I've had people say it's just not possible, no one ever does, and they're clearly in the wrong. Clearly, yes, there are people that make that type of money because they create the most results. So you can use other people in your team. They don't even have to be on your team, just someone in your company. If that person is making 10, 20, $30,000 a month and they are getting that money and they are receiving that money, it's not a scam. And you can use them as an example to explain to your prospect that if you do the work and you get the results, clearly you are paid. Therefore, you don't have to worry about being scammed out of your money. So that is the basic concept on scam, because really most people that are negative minded that you don't want on your team use this, but from time to time you'll get a legit object or concern about things being a scam. Usually if a person's new to internet marketing or network marketing, you may get that as a concern, but definitely if you pick up that they are a negative person, just let them go. Don't even bother trying to get them in, because if you were to get them in, you would have to work just as hard to get them out. You don't want those people on your team. And also, guys, keep in mind about scams, okay? A scam is something in which you're promised one thing for, exit for money, and then they never deliver. So if your company makes a promise, you send the money and they deliver on what they promised, it's not a scam. Network marketing is one of the lowest investment businesses. And write this down, or remember this, because you can explain the scam concern away from a lot of people by explaining to them that network marketing is a low investment business. It's the lowest investment business there is. Therefore, it attracts a lot of people. There's a lot of people that get involved. And just like other businesses, there is risk. A lot of people don't make it. They do things wrong, or they don't put in the work. And when you got way more people doing something, then you're going to get a lot of negative feedback from a lot of these people who fail at it. Okay. And somebody that can take $100, start a business, and I've seen them not make money within their first 30 days, and they're out there just bad mouthing it's a scam, even though they got the money, the product they ordered, and they told 2 people, 3 people, and they didn't want to buy, so therefore they claim it's a scam. You're going to get that a lot in network marketing because of the low investment. Okay. It's, you look at the NFL, most people aren't going to make it into the NFL, but you don't claim it's a scam. It's most of them don't even get to college football level, but it's not a scam, is it? No, it's based on who can get the best results, will make the most money, just like anything else. So explain to your prospects, if they bring that up, that you're going to hear that from a lot of people because of the low investment for business. It's a business. Okay, you're paid on results, not by the hour. So guys, I hope that helped. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're on Facebook, you can hit me up at J Carden Marketing. If you're on Twitter, you can hit me up at J Carden. And if you're on LinkedIn, which is my favorite, just type in my name there and you should be able to find me. I believe I'm the only J Carden with the E at the end of their first name, so I should be easy to find. Also, if you haven't yet, you can click the link below in the description. If you're not on my blog right now, you can do so. You can click on the link, go over, to my blog post for this video and pick up a free ebook called 20 Ways to Get Leads, where I give you 20 ideas on how you can generate leads for your network marketing business. And it's only found at jcarden.com. It's the only place you're going to be able to get it. So go on over there and pick it up. It's totally free. And I look forward to seeing you guys over on my blog and on the next video. See you then. Ow.